for this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys with 2 straight home defeats to start the year and trying to find that first win out here on the road. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. Her squad off to a strong start, 2-0 to begin the year. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway here on EA Sports. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, granted exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. And that will be a first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
Drive will start on the ground. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Rolling to the left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
26 yards. The result is a first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. Here's a first carry for their running back. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From 29, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 5.
27-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the
2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet. I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and the visitors will take a 7-0 lead.
Visitors 7, our home team nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and
3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Poston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, There's two guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-ones. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. The slot man in motion right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
They'll turn and hand this one off. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Here's the punter now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. This is 3rd and 6.
And 6 yards to go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
handoff here, up the middle. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 43, here's second down and 7. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I will be right back. After this, it is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. The throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds, couple of yards short of the marker, so decision to make here as it's 4th down. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And his guys are on the board just before halftime. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing right, it's taken in. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. So, and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Open man, right side. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. That's enough for a first down.
And a first down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
That's out quickly, and it is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The home team's offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Up the middle, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions.
To the goal line and in.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this 2nd half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the 3rd quarter?
We'll try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And his guys are on top. It's now 10-7.
10. Visitors 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, moving to his right, taking off, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards results in a first down.
difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here comes 3rd and 6. Across his body and connected. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Result is a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And a first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the visitors will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. Low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. And that will be a first down.
46-yard line.
Try to run it. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a Big one right there. Pickup of 46 yards. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. 4th quarter begins on the ground. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and his guys go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
17. Visitors 10.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Crazy. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll drop the throw. Quick hitting slant there. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. give on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a toss as they look to run, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On the toss, they'll run. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And now the punting unit will come up as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Open man is Jennings. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Good for a first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. He'll step up and run, and he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start with great field position, right at midfield with a first down. Here's a toss, right side. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
The 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throw on the run is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Going for it all. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 17.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Here is 2nd and 7.
Number 33. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 2 timeouts. Still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock will stop 21 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now a second timeout called by the defense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So now a big spot coming here. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. Now they burn the timeout. They are in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just 1 more play. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Here we go. 1 final play. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, and that is gonna do it. Oh, the comeback falls short, time runs out, and this game is over. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.